Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Lavinia. In today's video, I wanted to share with you my art journal page that I'm making for the Open Collab, which is hosted by Lee at Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. This is her YouTube channel at Lee Creates. I will link her in the description box. And the hashtag is hashtag JJJC2025. It's a July Junk Journal Challenge. And I know there's quite a few of us that are participating, so I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone is making. So this is my day one page. It's Torn Edges. And I made my junk journal. I showed that in a different video, but wanted to show you the page that I've made. And I'll explain the process. So this is a 2-page spread, and I cut out this vase of flowers from a magazine. And I used my We Are Memory Keepers, I think they're, let me go ahead and show them to you actually. Okay, so here they are. They actually are called, I guess, tear guides. So they have deckled edges, large and small, waves, and triangles. So I use these to tear out and give this torn edge around the magazine image. And then what I did, so I glued that down here in 2 pieces, and I purposely used the ruler to cut this here. And I also like the fact that part of the actual journal itself has 1 page here which has this torn edge. So that's in the journal itself. And then what I did is I went around it with my soluble graphite pencils and dissolve that. And then what I used were these Artist Loft, which is the Michaels brand water soluble wax pastel set, which are these right here, and to give it a painterly effect. So what I did is I went over the image and then just used my water brush pen to dissolve it. So I'll give you an example. Maybe we can do it together here. So for example, let's use this green. Maybe let's use this darker green. So here, maybe going around this area. So I'm just covering up part of that image. So it's not like I'm trying to replicate it, but just to give that painterly effect where it looks like it might be like oil pencil or watercolor. And then I'm just using my wet brush here and just going over that to dissolve it. So it just gives a different effect. You can use different colors. And so for example, maybe we can go on this flower instead of the pink, maybe let's give it a little bit of purple. A little bit too much water. I'll give it that effect there. So I went over the vase, some of these leaves, these flowers, these leaves as well. So it's just a different texture and a different look. Let's see, maybe over here, let's put some blue in to tie with this blue up here. So you can see I'm not using the same colors necessarily that are part of the image. I actually like that. Gives it a little bit of a pop. Bring it on down and bring a little bit of the blue here. I'm just going to let that dry. Let's put maybe a little bit of darker orange here. So you can see that there. And then I can use this area here to journal. So whether it's about my houseplants, maybe the garden, what I see, or, you know, just it's just a pretty page that anything that I guess makes me happy, anything like that, I can go ahead and journal here. So that's it for this page. Again, it's Torn Edges, day 1 of the hashtag JJJC 2025. If you are participating, I know there's quite a few of us that are, definitely put a comment in the video here so I can check out your channel. I don't always get a chance to actually look, you know, to enter the hashtag to see videos. So if you are participating, I know there's again quite a few of us that are. Definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate your views. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.